Hey. Okay, Leo, this is a reading for you. If you like the content I create, please do consider following. I would truly appreciate that. Love the comments, the likes, the shares, whatever, But yeah, thank you for being here, and I hope you're having an awesome day. This is going to be a reading for the month of June 2026. So yeah, a monthly reading. And we're basically going to see what we get. I mean, yeah, I've already prayed, pre-shuffled. So we're pretty much going to get into your reading and see what we get for you. So if you have Leo in your sun, moon, rising, Saturn, or Venus, yeah, this may be a reading for you. For Leo, for the sign of Leo, for all my Leo friends out there, Leos. Okay. Okay, our first card is going to be our month theme card. You know, the overarching energy or focus for the month. We've got the moon card. Okay. This can be a lot of unknowns in the month of June. I will tell you one thing. With the moon card coming out, do not have any blinders on. Do not look through rose-colored glasses. You want to be able to see everything for what it truly is. So you're going to need to, really look and not allow yourself to be, swayed or taken back. I feel like for someone, I don't know who you are, but there's someone, another person has got them kind of glazed eyes, we should say, in La La Land. And, la la over them. And this person, they've got whoever I'm talking to wrapped around their finger. Now, some of their intentions may take you back a bit. So you're going to want to be on, high alert on that for whoever you are. But yeah, with the moon card coming out, there can be a lot that, you just need clarity on for the month of June. Don't make any hasteful decisions, don't, oh my goodness. Look at things differently. Don't look at things like you might normally would, as far as like, just seeing things for what you normally would see them for. You're going to want to look a little differently at everything, because if you don't, you may miss something. Just a moment. Sorry about that. I had to take that. The moon card can have to do with emotions. Also intuition and following your intuition. So you're going to want to do that. You're going to want to follow your intuition, even though you may be pulled in other directions. That's what I feel. You may be having dreams at this time as well. And if you are, pay attention to what your dreams are trying to show you. There may be hidden messages within them. But that moon card can also have to do with illusions. And that takes me back to rose-colored glasses and seeing what we want to see. Believe what you see. Believe what someone shows you. The moon card can have to do with daydreams and fantasies, and it can also have to do with fears. But I feel like that, you're going to be shown some things, and you're going to want to see them for what they are. I also feel like if you're dealing with someone that is constantly, changing, they're constantly changing their emotional behaviors and such, you're going to want to pay attention to what they're showing you. Don't turn a blind eye to it. Don't put on any blinders, because they're showing you truly who they are, But it can, have to do with a lot of illusions, a lot of delusions. So keep that in mind going into June. And also, you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces, because that is the card of Cancer or Pisces. So that's a possibility too. That is the theme. That's the overarching energy. Or, the focus for the month is discernment, it feels like. Discernment. Make sure that you can discern what is real and what is not real. And then our second card here is our Hidden Opportunities card. So, potential for growth or positive change that it may not be apparent to you at the moment. Three of Cups, So, your hidden opportunities may be that, there are opportunities to have a lot of fun and enjoyment in your life, and you may not be seeing it at the moment. You may miss it. So, if, you get invited out to have fun with friends, maybe you should go. Maybe you should take that moment to go, because you may miss an opportunity that you may not really want to miss. That's what it feels like. You may not really want to miss that opportunity. And it feels like you could very well do so if you, don't go when you are invited, it feels like. It feels like, you could miss an opportunity, and you don't want to do that. There's a possibility you could be dealing, like I said, with a Cancer or a Pisces. Also that, that could be a Libra, the card of Libra. I also feel like there could be something very important around the date, of July 1st through July the 13th or 14th as well. So, yeah. And then our third card is our Challenges to Overcome card. Obstacles or difficulties you may face during the month. Six of Cups. So, for some of you, there could be some, things around your children or around children that, you need to deal with and overcome. I feel like for someone, there's something about a blended family and stepchildren, and you really need to see, I want to say, look at them as if they were yours, and it's going to take time for them. I don't know who that's for, but yeah. Also feel like that for someone, the challenge is going to be, honestly, overcoming things that have happened in their past. Things that, memories and things that happened when they were young. And sometimes that's harder to overcome than, But something may resurface during the month of June that makes you think back or takes you to a place where you really don't want to go in your mind. And, you may have this challenges with overcoming that. or that, you know, you could come across someone that you knew then that makes it very challenging for you going forward. It's going to be different for different people. Like I said, for some of you, it's got something to do with children. And, you know, there will be obstacles to overcome. It'll be different for different people. Different for different people. For some of you, like I said, it's simply memories. Memories can be very traumatizing. Or it is family that brings back some memories. And then our fourth card, area of personal growth, where you have the most potential for self-improvement or development. Justice. Okay. Law mercy. Personal growth. I'm going to be honest. I feel like for some of you, karma is working in your favor and you just don't even realize it. If you're holding on to grudges, you need to try to release that, because I feel like it's holding you back. For some of you, you need to really, really think about that, because there are some, it feels like grudges that you're holding on to. You know, that's Libra and Capricorn card, but I feel like with this being your area for personal growth, you need to find reason this month, and you need to have fairness, because there may be a lot of, you know, examination going on and such, and, you know, this could even be around yourself. You know, this card it's like the scales of justice, you know, karma. And you could go through some karma yourself, or this could be, you know, that you're wanting it to rush and you need to just allow karma to do. Karma will take care of things when karma's ready, you know. But I feel like that if you allow karma to take care of things and you release burdens that you're holding on to, you have a big place there for personal growth. And then our fifth card here, we have the guiding message. Your guiding message, advice or wisdom to keep in mind as you try to, you know, as you navigate through the month of June. What is it? Ooh, Six of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, this is a feeling like be aware of where you spend your money, where you put your money, where you, you know, put it out there. Because, you know, you want to balance things out. You don't want it to just fly right out of your hand and be gone. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to want to balance things out and be aware of where you're spending it, you know. There could be something important. Oh, my goodness. Something important could have happened around the 1st of May through the 13th of May. Or it could in the following coming up. But it's like something started. I feel like you need to be patient. You need to allow time for that. So I feel like that, you know, with this being your guiding message, you know, your advice card, it is to be patient, and it is to balance out your funds. You know, be diligent with where you spend. Don't overspend. Don't just throw your money out there left and right. Because it feels like now's a time to be a little thrifty with things. And I feel like someone may have different plans for, okay. Someone is dealing with someone who, like I said earlier, has them, you know, kind of twisted around their finger, and they want you to spend. But you need to be diligent with how you spend. Because, yeah, now is not the time to just go willy-nilly just throwing it out there, it feels like. And then we have our number 6 card, which is unexpected influence. You know, a factor or event that may surprise you or alter your course for the month of June. Oh, 10 of Swords. Oh, mercy. Whew, okay, so something, it feels like there's going to be some sort of ending. It could be a relationship. It could be, you know, it hurts. It's hurtful. It could have to do with money. Someone could, you know, lose a job or something. I need to get some clarification on that, actually. Clarify that. Well, they tried to throw that one out. They tried to throw out the relationship or job card. Clarify, please. King of Cups. A water sign, possibly, you've been dealing with. Yeah. See, we got that 6 of Pentacles there again. There could be an ending of a relationship that really hurts you. But it's all because you don't give. Now, this ain't for everyone. This is going to be for someone. But it's because you have to watch your funds, and that person doesn't want you to watch your funds. But if you watch your funds, you got the star here, it's like everything can happen for you going forward. You know, that's the Ace of Pentacles, growth and you know, abundance, new beginnings, new starts. But if not, you know, and this person doesn't understand this. They're wanting money, basically. Okay, if this isn't about money, if this is, okay, if this for other people, that 10. Okay, communication coming. Tell me. Communication coming from someone who, they don't want to give very little. Yeah. See, it's like someone, for those of you that it's not about that relationship, it could be about a different relationship. It could be a job. It could be a relationship or a job, but it's something you were very happy about. And it's like now you're trying to figure out where to go, what to do, see? How it's going to affect your home, your family. Tell me. Okay, no. It's unseen. You're just going to have to play this out because this ain't for everyone. There's the 6 of Cups again. We had 6 Cups up here. It's going to be different for different people. I'm telling you. Here's our Justice card again. Thank you, Spirit. They're showing me the same cards over again. Look. I cannot even. You see what I'm saying? Look. We got Justice again. We got 6 of Cups again. Sorry about that. And then we've got, I can't show you anymore. It's hidden. You have got to do what you need to do. Be the Empress. Do what you feel is right. Don't allow anyone to pull the wool over your eyes. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Because it's going to bring you down if you allow it. They're going to take you down. You get that right. And then if it is a job, you'll bounce back from it. You'll find what you're looking for. You're going to bounce back from it and find what you're looking for. So, you know, it's almost like sometimes rejection is, you know, God's protection. Yeah. This is heavy, though, but they're putting it out there, and they're letting you know, with these cards coming out again, like that, they're letting you know that, you know, everything can be all right. It really can. You know, if we're being protected by from a person that's trying to basically just take everything we have, you know what I'm saying? That's not good for you. I know it wouldn't be good for me. So people would be like, no, I don't think so. But, you know, I have to say, it's took me a long time to get to that place. Because I have been in relationships where people just took, and just took me down, just brought me down, you know. But now, I know what I want. And you know, once you, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like that you just have to have faith going forward, because not everything can be seen. There's a lot that's behind the veil. I want to take you one of these Angel Whisper card. Look at that, we got 1111 on the bottom. Okay, for Leo. They flipped it. 1414. Possibilities. I love it. See, there's so many possibilities, but you can't allow someone to just sink you. You can't allow something that you thought was everything to just hold you back. You know what I'm saying? Possibilities. 1414. Yeah. Okay. It says building strong foundations. I'm trying to see what that is. Aerates stability and welcomes impossibilities. All possibilities exist and are amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundations that are in place. Affirmation. I am grateful for all that is and all that will be. I trust in the possibilities of what I desire or something greater. Love it. Love it. It's awesome. I'm telling you. That's awesome. Let's get you an oracle card here. One of our gemstones. Okay. Leo. For my Leos. You got a rhodochrosite. Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. It does sound like someone's been put through a lot by someone else who's just a taker. That's what it feels like, a taker. Let's get you a spirit animal card to go with you through the month of June. Okay, for my Leos out there. For my wonderful Leos out there. Okay. Oh my goodness. Number 60, Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. It's time to look at things clearly and see them for what they are. See relationships for what they are. See people for who they are. See where you're going for what it is. See, you know, everything aspect of your life for what it truly is. Even jobs. And, you know, everything. And I'm going to get you a guardian angel card. Whoop. Well, they threw you one out, and I feel like I'm supposed to take it. And you got believe. Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. Be open to all. Okay, now listen to this. Thank you, Spirit. What we get right there? We got possibilities, right? Thank you, Spirit. I love it whenever they're just, you know, they're like, okay, we're going to put it out there. Be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you are flexible and retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible. Love it. You're going to have loads of possibilities, opportunities. Now, this is the Love Oracle deck. So I'm going to get you a card around romantic love, love relationship. Maybe you're already in one, maybe you're not. Maybe this part's for you, maybe it's not. You always take away what's, you feels for you and what's not, you leave it. Don't try to make anything fit that doesn't. Okay. Divine intervention. Serendipity, catalyst, supernatural karma. There we go. We talked about karma earlier. Yeah. Spirit can burn it all down, It can take care of everything. Burn those bridges. And sometimes we'll be, in relationships that we should have got out of a long time ago, and it's like, well, Spirit's like, the divine is like, well, if you're not going to deal with it, then, there's going to be a tower moment where, Spirit moves things around, and it can be very uncomfortable, but it has to happen sometimes. But, this is divine intervention taking a hold, and, yeah. And it already felt that way before we ever got to that card. Okay, we got two here, and we're going to take them. We got to express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, and calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you don't have your person, I feel like that, okay, if you're wanting a soulmate and you feel like you're connected to your soulmate or your twin flame, however you want to look at it, I feel like that you already have that love within you. Go ahead and express it before the person's ever there. Just feel it flowing through you and to them. Call in your person, and if you visualize, don't put a face on them. You don't want to limit yourself, believing that someone is your soulmate, and then they come back to you, and then, all hell breaks loose, basically. They're not who you thought they were. Yeah. Because I've had that happen before. I've been in a place where, oh my goodness, it's my soulmate. Yeah, and God's like, okay, you want them back, okay, Spirit's like, here you go, and sometimes you will learn the hard way that person is not the soulmate that you want to stay in your life, and you have to go through whatever happens, or, it can be hardship. It can be, it can be a lot. Just saying. But yeah, if this isn't for you, you leave it behind. Don't try to make this fit your life, because this is not going to be a reading for everyone. And there's going to be bits and pieces that could be for you, and other parts is for someone else. I mean, But I think Spirit pretty much letting us know, there's possibilities to be had. And you really need to be open to seeing things for what they truly are. Don't be luster blind. That's what I've got for you. Until next time, friends. Love y'all.